Um, let me pull this shit up, man, because I wake up this morning and I don't even know why I wasn't anticipating this fucking either. After TG yesterday, I should have known that Fairy Tail and Taizai would be out today. And so I'm getting up and I'm like, yo, it's time to head into the kitchen. That's Soma greatness. And as always, before I do anything, before I even fucking brush my teeth or eat anything or shower, do anything like that in the motherfucking morning, I check the fucking internet. I check my social media platforms. Check the news sites, see what the fuck is going on in the world. You see what I mean? You feel me? And the overwhelming amount of people that are just like, it's fucking happening, man. Praise the motherfucking sun. Lord Escanor, man, versus the Fiend ESTAROSSA. This is a bout for the ages. Right now, this is about to be on some pure God sauce level, probably one of the greatest clashes we've ever seen in Taizai, right? And so before I dive into this chapter, I say two things. First of all, actually, no. I'm gonna leave that for the end of the stream. I'm not even gonna say anything. We're gonna dive straight in because I'm too fucking hyped right now. I'm too fucking hyped right now to see how this plays out. So smash that like button if you're excited for this chapter. Please, nobody in the chat spoil me. Although I'm not even looking at that shit right now. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys in a bit. This is about to be crazy. And before we even get into it, we get some hot greatness. Blasting for a full speed with his eyes locked on Scraps. His tunnel vision makes him completely oblivious to reality. Son, that chapter title, though, Nakama Sensei knows what he's doing right now. Clash of Titans. That Taizai greatness, bro. Let's go. You know what? I'm gonna just let these rest right here. Just in case at any point I need to shield myself from the sheer glory of the Lord of the Sun. Because my money, even though it makes no sense for ESTAROSSA to go out here, it doesn't make any fucking sense. It'd be absurd. Even still, I cannot see Escanor losing that. It's Escanor, son. So let's go. This is far beyond our pay grade. Everyone fall back and regroup for now. Yo, they're all shook, man. We are now servants of the Demon King. Master Zeldris, we are now your humble servants. Oh, this is some meanwhile shit. It got Fraudrin and Zeldris taking over these holy knights. What is this? Your purity is true. So now he has. Wait a second. And so many people were saying that it's not possible for Meliodas to have had charity and piety beforehand. And I'm like, no. I was not saying that it was a transfer that transpired during the clash. Based on the dialogue between Meliodas and the Demon King, he had in the past, in the long 3,000 years plus, he had these were the commandments bestowed to him. And now that ESTAROSSA has one and Zeldris has the other, that's very interesting to me. It may very well extend past them actually just being straight up brothers, although that's what it should technically be and what has been espoused by Zeldris. But it could go deeper than that. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But regardless, shut the fuck up, Fraudrin. That's all I can say. Anyone who turns their back to you is considered to be committing an act of infidelity and betrayal to not only yourself, but by proxy the Demon King whom you represent. And as such, they are forced into a powerful state of submission and obedience. Yo, that's fuck. Both of these abilities are hacks, man. Really and truly. I still think that charity is worse. But this is fucking twisted in and of itself. You make my stomach churn, Fraudrin. Yo, even he knows. Just how have you managed to struggle bringing down one simple country of these wretched, pitiful humans? Now, in my defense, among those wretched, pitiful humans, there is an extraordinary... I want to know what he was going to say. I want to know who he was going to refer to right there. They can feel the man's power from there, man. How is this even? What is this unfathomable presence? It's coming from the castle. Yo. This panel yet again, man. Just seeing the Lord himself stare down at the man. Still cannot get over this armor either, man. It's fucking crazy. Everyone should hate Fraudulent. If people like Fraudulent, I'm remiss. I don't even understand that. The fucking scumbag, fuckboy clown, dude. This is gonna be fucking savage. Let's go. Turn the motherfucking page. What is this? Who is that man? And how is it he alone? You don't even know the Lord himself? Yo, awesome, man. Son is one of the 7 deadly sins, the mightiest of all men. He's a monster. I refuse to believe that he's human. Dude, even Darian and Monster are like, yo, this is fucking insane. I see. So the one that beat Mare to a pulp and overwhelmed Garan, that was you, wasn't it? Careful. Don't you go harboring any anger towards me now. After all, if you got afflicted by your own commandment, this fight wouldn't be much fun. Yo. That's the thing too. If anyone's gonna push ESTAROSSA to that point, because even in killing Meliodas, he still espoused his love for him. But this right here, I guarantee you, if anyone's gonna expose ESTAROSSA, it's the Lord himself. You're actually a pretty nice guy. Of course I am. Son, ESTAROSSA, you don't want to lightly lay hands on my boy like that. But you want to put much more force into these punches is all I'm saying right now. Because that's barely gonna shake the man. Let's go. At least he's taking this shit seriously and realizes what he's up against. Dude, Escanor is just taking blows right now. Is even he no match for that monster? Oh, let's not get ahead of ourselves, man. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Yes, ESTAROSSA is a godly fiend, but this is Escanor we're talking about. Oh, wait. Oh my, let me get the shades right now, because the sun, it's too bright out here, man. The sun is too motherfucking bright. This is too much hype for me first thing in the morning, dude. I can't even get to my peak levels of excitement when I wake up this early. It's just not possible. But this still, son. Like, look at ESTAROSSA's face. Lord Escanor! Too savage. And I still don't even think it's the peak hours of the day. I guarantee you, as the fight progresses, we hit that point. Damn, he was able to guard that pretty well. Barely moved the man. But the sun in the background, that setup, man. Yo, Escanor. Oh, what's wrong? Perhaps you dropped a coin or something. My dude, what a god. He's actually brought ESTAROSSA to his knees, making me worry for no reason. You see, exactly, my boy Bond knows. There's no need to doubt the man right now. From just a single attack through his guard, that shouldn't be possible. Dude, look at Zeldris with the wings and shit. That's fucking savage. And of course, fuckboy Fraudron's face. Just make him, ever since his appearance, he made Dreyfus look like an utter fiendish clown. It's disgusting. Look at him wobbling back up to his knees. Saha, the corporeal world truly is a marvel. What the fuck? This feeling, this sensation. Oh, how I've longed for it. What is this blade, man? Just pull this blade out. Yo. Against the likes of you, I can finally go ahead and cut loose. The man said, spare me the bravado. That quick slash. Don't tell me he actually cut through. No fucking way. No fucking way. No fucking way. I'm not even turning this page. I already know what this bullshit is. This, yo, you remember what I just said a second ago? You remember what I was just going to say and then I stopped myself? This is even worse. This is even worse right now. It's bad enough that the man sleeps and he idolized in the past. You're telling me he has the abilities of my boy. He has the abilities of the captain because this man just the man did the clean. ESTAROSSA did the clean slash. I mean, Escanor did the clean slash through ESTAROSSA, and he full countered. That's all it could possibly be, unless his speed, similar to what transpired before with Zeldris, outclasses Escanor. That's the only thing this can be, and I guarantee you when I turn this page, that's definitely what it is, dude. That's definitely what it is. How, yeah, years later, it's like, yo, his blow definitely connected. I'm sure of it. But instead, Escanor got the worst of the exchange. What the hell happened? There's no way that's Meliodas' technique. This is fucking hacks, man. ESTAROSSA is fucking broken. No, there's a subtle difference between the two. Escanor's strike just then was pure, not single trace of magic energy, which means he can actually so it's not even on that level. He can counter full on physical blows. And the thing is, it wasn't even like a parried full counter. The man took the exchange and then it reversed upon him. Yo, this is some fuck. And even still, I'm not even concerned. I'm not even fucking concerned because it's gonna take far more than that to surpass the Escanor, man. Escanor is on another level. You're a bit taken aback, aren't you? This is my magic power. Don't call it that. Because I can repel any physical attack delivered against me back at its user at greater than double the strength. Dude, this man right now, I'm done. I'm fucking done. And even with that up his sleeve, even with his commandment, which I guarantee you, and I don't want to see it backfire because that's too much. That's just repeating the same narrative that happened with God. And I don't want to see. I kind of do because it would expose the shit out of ESTAROSSA. But for contrary to what people may believe, ESTAROSSA to me is savage as fuck. I absolutely love this character. But when I gotta stack him up against Escanor, it's no contest who I go with, man. There's no contest. Even still, it's gonna be hard pressed for Escanor to defeat the man like this. But look at his face. I see. That would explain why I felt pain just now. As expected of my own attacks. What a god. What an absolute god. What an absolute god. You crack me up. Your pride just knows no bounds. Of course it doesn't. He's a god. And he doesn't even need to worry about it. Before I kill you, at least tell me your name. It is one that would be worth remembering. Escanor, you'd be wise to burn it into your memory as you're not long for this world. How is this going to end? That's what I want to know right now. The only thing I can say for certain is one of them is in for a rude awakening. Well then, in light of your gesture to fight seriously against me, it seems the only proper thing to do would be to reciprocate. And the man's just been, and that's how I felt about the opening exchange too. He took all of those blows, only to gauge the situation right now. He's playing games with the man, and if he truly goes full force, this is fucking godly. Don't end it here now, come on, man. I don't want to have to wait till the following Monday for this next chapter, dude. This is too much. Because this is only a taste. This is only a taste of what's actually to come with this next chapter, man. Because you already know it's gonna be 10 times harder than anything that just transpired just now. This was just the opening skirmish, you know, kind of feeling each other out. The biggest thing out of this chapter for me is the revelation of ESTAROSSA having full counter. But let me read this last line again but let's make one thing clear. I won't be the one dying, son. He's fucking, yo, just taste the power of the Lord of the Sun. The mightiest of men faces off against full counter. The limitless radiant light of sunshine reaches its pinnacle. Dude, it's time. It's the peak hours. The man is ready to go in. The chapter title for next week is fucking incredible. Pride versus Charity. I guarantee you they're gonna push that then with ESTAROSSA's commandment. I don't necessarily want that though. At long last, Escanor shows off his true ability. Will the mightiest blade of the 7 deadly sins be able to cut down ESTAROSSA? Dude, see, there's no way to predict how this is gonna end because there's no. I can't see Escanor losing at full strength, barring some sort of twist or unexpected miscalculation, right? Or even the peak hours of the sun moving forward and then his power waning. That's the only outcome. I can't see ESTAROSSA overpowering Escanor at full power, flat out, especially since we know their magical powers are comparable. The Charity commandment does nothing in the face of the god. Meanwhile, I don't necessarily, like I said, want ESTAROSSA's commandment to backfire on him, but it's absurd to imagine the strongest member of the 10 commandments losing at this stage, unless they want to reveal that, oh, actually Zeldris was strong, which that makes no fucking sense to me. It clearly ESTAROSSA is the god, okay? And yes, we have the Demon King to contend with, but until we find out what the fuck is going on with Melios and Purgatory, there's no sense in really thinking about that too heavily. Let me go back and look at this shit again, man. And let me get into the chat real quick. Because I gotta end this stream sooner rather than later, but I do want to see what everybody had to say. Yeah, everybody should be full countering that like button right now. And I do want to hear who everybody has their money on, who everybody's supporting. Most people seem to be on my side of the Escanor greatness, but don't get it twisted. Like I said, ESTAROSSA, if it were anyone else, actually, I wouldn't. See, Bon already laid hands on the man, and Bon got utterly exposed. Bon is my boy. If it was the only other sin that I would I wouldn't even put money on. That's the thing. Escanor is the only sin I'd put money on to go up against ESTAROSSA right now. Period. Unless Merlin, returned and had some godly tactics up her sleeve. That's it. That's absolutely it. So. And yeah, Galter as well could potentially, but then again, no. Escanor is the only one standing toe to toe with ESTAROSSA right now, and even still, like objectively, while I should place money on ESTAROSSA, and I can't do it because of the plot armor that him as the primary antagonist right now gives him. I still can't put my money on him because it's the Lord of the Sun, man. It's Lord Escanor, dude. But don't get it twisted. ESTAROSSA is hype. I love the character. I mean, the thing about it is this is probably going to be the first time we truly see, Escanor at peak hours. Because even in the Vampires of Edinburgh, it wasn't even the peak hour. It was just, as far as I recall, it wasn't even the peak hours. So, once I lose, I hope I'm only that one-sided battle. Why are people bringing Saitama into this, man? No, he didn't take his arm off. Who said that? See, I don't think he needs to be stomped. I don't think Escanor needs to go out like that. I think that The conclusion of this fight I can't put my finger on because there's too many variables at play. The plot armor for ESTAROSSA protects him because he's the primary antagonist right now, and for him to lose and yet the rest of the commandments to still be to still be going is ridiculous. It's absurd. It's not possible. But at the same time, it's fucking Escanor, man. Don't take him lightly by any means. So I think the outcome of this battle is something that it will be somewhat unexpected. But I don't see either of them just getting wiped and exposed like that. All chapters this week were early. This chapter was fucking amazing, dude. And at the same time, it's not even like I know that next chapter is gonna be far more hype. That's the thing that gets me, man. Because right now, if they had actually gone full force in this fight, I'd be bouncing off these motherfucking walls. But I could tell as Escanor took those opening blows from ESTAROSSA that it was pure that kind of feeling out, warm up stage of a battle. Yeah, Charity and Empire, they're both hacks as fuck, to be honest. Realistically, them revealing those commandments before revealing the rest of the commandments, like, they better have some crazy shit going on for like Monspeed, Derriere, Grey Lord, and everything else, because it's crazy. Yeah, Fraudulent is soft as fuck, man. Fuck Fraudulent. I hate him so much. I despise him. That's what I was thinking, and I don't like. That's why I didn't mention it. That's why I didn't mention the theory, because I don't like the idea of it either, and I don't think anyone in the fandom would like that, especially with it already being kind of implied that they're brothers. But at the same time, the last flashback that we got with kind of ESTAROSSA admiring Meliodas as a child kind of works against that as well, and on top of that, that kind of the dynamic there also somewhat works against that familial tie, but I still believe in that. I do not think that Zeldris and ESTAROSSA are these split off portions of Meliodas. It could be with them each having the commandments that he had prior, but that's just it's just too corny, man. It's beneath Nakaba to kind of translate it that way at this stage. If he was gonna do that, he would have laid the foundation for that, and realistically, he could. It's just it's not as good for me. It's not as good of an outcome. It's a possibility, though. I'm not going to completely discount it. An entire series. No, dude, Escanor is a god. He's an absolute god. We're about to see it, man. We're about to see Escanor go full force. I'd even read the Q&A corner this week because I was so caught up in it. Let me go back and read that shit. Can't believe this man has full counter, son. Can't believe this man has full counter. Inside the king, exactly. Get there. Oh, that's fucked up. Nakaba, man, that's fucked up. His mother is still impregnated. Merlin is probably killed by him. Oh, for sure. I don't expect either of them to die. That's not a possibility. I'm just trying to see one or the other have the upper hand in the fight, though, to the point where you can kind of discern who won that bout. And if Escanor loses based on the fact that that the fight drags on past the peak hours of his sunlight, then that's a legitimate loss for him. To be completely honest, it's fair. It's part of his ability. So I want Meliodas not to come in here. Meliodas needs to be away for the amount of chapters I predicted prior, at the very least, because if he comes back anytime in the near future, within the next, like, I'd say 5 to 10 chapters, if he comes in within that window, While I'd love to keep seeing him potentially in Purgatory, more Demon King dialogue, you know, maybe 1 or 2 chapters out of the next 5 to 10, that's cool. I do not want him coming back in here because then it's just like realistically, him coming back this soon destroys a lot of the impact and a lot of the setup that Nakaba could otherwise have outside of him right now. So I'm good on that. No, neither of them have really started trying at this point. It's about to go in though. Picking up a coin, bitch. Exactly. So that's why I love my boy, dude. Escanor is a god. He's an absolute god. I think the rest of the commandments would be wise to stand their ground where they are. Because you know it's fucked up when even Zeldris is like, this is insane. So Zeldris destined fight, we need to know this story. Yeah, I'm definitely really concerned with that, especially since, I mean, the familial ties is implied between all 3 of them as brothers, but it's only realistically been confirmed with Zeldris. So I really do want to see that, but Hawk will defeat ESTAROSSA. That's nah. I mean, if that happened, I would just die laughing. I probably wouldn't be able to stop laughing. But anyway, chapter, man. It's the thing about it is I'm happy because the fight is being constructed at a pace that even I wasn't expecting. I was expecting this chapter for it to just go straight in, Escanor trying to wreck shit, and ESTAROSSA being like, what the fuck is actually happening, to the point where he has to unleash his full power. That's what I expected to see in this chapter. Instead, we get that kind of classic opening skirmish, each of each opponent feeling each other out and just toying with each other and warming up. And now it's gonna go in. So I could easily see this fight either ending next chapter or going on for the next 2 chapters. But the pinnacle of this clash is going to be next chapter, and it's going to be hype as fuck. So I cannot wait. It sucks that because the chapter's out on Saturday, we're going to have to wait a whole fucking 9 days for the next chapter. But when it finally arrives, man, it's going to be godly. It's going to be fucking godly. But that's pretty much it. I got to get up out of here. I'm going to be doing the Soma stream soon enough. What time is it right now? It's 11:38. Trying to pick like a good time for this Soma stream. It'll probably start at 12 because alongside everybody hitting me up with the news that Taizai was out, I got a bunch of people hitting me up wanting me to do a live reaction to the Handshakers PV, which I didn't even know GoHands was doing more new God Sauce outside of the new K project. So I need to see this for myself. I need to see this before I do anything else today. So I'm gonna go do that watch that PV, do that live reaction, and then we'll get to the Soma stream. So the Soma stream will probably be around 12, which means once again I'm behind for the day, but it's not as bad as yesterday by any means. So we'll be good. But with that, I'm gonna get up out of here. Smash that like button for the fight of the century in Taizai, man. I'm sorry, it's godly. I'm out. Peace.